Okay, hi everyone, and welcome to another session of One-on-One with Mojato. And joining us today is one of our students, David Mbugwa. David, the reason why we're featuring David today is that last week he represented Kenya in university games that he's going to tell us about. And he won some medals. I can see some medals on top of you, David. Were those some
Okay.
of which you won in the competition or other previous competitions?
No, actually, the three were the ones I won in the previous competition.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, makes it.
I'm going to, I'm sure in the next few coming months or years, we're
Mhm.
going to see more medals on top.
Yeah, sure, sure,
So,
sure.
yeah, so David, maybe you could start by telling us about yourself.
My name is David Mbugwa.
Yeah.
I'm a student in Kenyatta University, pursuing Bachelor's of Science in Public Health and
Mm-hmm.
majoring in Health Information and Management Systems.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I'm 20 years old.
Uh-huh.
Uh, so um,
Which
basically
year are
that's
you in?
I'm in my second year.
You're in your second year?
Yeah.
Okay. So, maybe you could tell us briefly what your course is all about.
Uh, so um, Briefly, my course is about health records and
Mm-hmm.
information management.
Okay.
It basically entails keeping hospital records,
Mm-hmm.
databases, hospital,
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Yeah.
and so it's.
Okay. So,
Uh,
what's your favorite sport and how did you start?
Obviously, my favorite sport is table tennis.
Yeah.
Uh, I started table tennis when I was way back in Form 2, when I was in
Mm-hmm.
Form 2.
That's high school.
And that's high school, yeah.
Uh-huh.
From then, my portion grew up to now.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Okay. So when you're in high school, were you competing?
yeah. In high school, I actually the in Form 4, when I was in Form 4, I
Mm-hmm.
actually competed for national levels.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I was beaten at the national level. So it was a great experience and
Mm-hmm.
good exposure because I learned
Yeah.
so many things that I didn't know. Because at the national level, you get to meet great players with
Mm-hmm.
more skill than you do.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah,
Okay. So why are you so passionate about table tennis? What is it
uh,
about the game?
I mean, what is there not to love about the game?
You tell
Everything.
us. Uh-huh.
Uh, Everything. You see, many people do think that table tennis is just uh going like the early ping pong,
Mm-hmm.
standing there, returning the ball just like that. But it's not.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like that. It
Yeah.
it it entails so many skills that you need to put together. Um,
Mm-hmm.
your mind
Mm-hmm.
has to be on the table, nowhere else. Like it gives you what do I say? It helps you the concentration.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, without concentration is, and then the reflex
Mm-hmm.
that I even apply not only in the table but even
Mm-hmm.
in real
Yeah.
life.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, everything. I just love everything about the game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
hear you. Another thing you're mentioning is that it has helped you to be more attentive, not
Mhm.
just in the game, but also in your personal life.
Yeah. 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 Sure.
Okay, yeah,
Mm.
that's a good thing. So, what tell us about a major highlight in your sporting career so far?
The recent competition is one of my major highlights because
Yeah.
I actually never expected me to to play that well and
Mm-hmm.
even win in some of the categories. I
Yeah.
was so like I got surprised. Yeah.
But you
So
shouldn't be. We've seen you work hard. We've seen you practice.
I know. But
Yeah.
other people out there are still practicing and practicing very
Mm-hmm.
hard.
Yeah.
Yeah. So me beating other players
Mm-hmm.
from other countries. I've been competing internally just in
Yeah, yeah,
Kenya.
sure.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But now seeing other players from other countries, that is
Mm-hmm.
that was a major highlight to me. Yeah.
And what are some of the lessons that you picked from that competition now that you're
Uh,
playing internationally?
one of the major lessons I learned is that
Mm-hmm.
no matter how hard or how well you think you're ready to do something or you're ready to compete, it's not
Mm-hmm.
only you who's thinking that. Others
Yeah.
are as well thinking about that. The only difference
Mm-hmm.
that you bring on the table
Mm-hmm.
is what is doing extra than the others. Because for me,
Mm-hmm.
actually, the games I lost is because the other player, my opponent was doing something extra that I'm not doing.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Yeah.
we both trained hard, obviously, and we
Mm-hmm.
both trained smart. But now there's an extra thing the opponent is putting or is bringing on the table that you don't
Mm-hmm.
have. You know,
Yeah.
so don't think that you're training better than others.
Mm-hmm.
Because actually, for me, I thought, I was obviously I was training hard. I don't think, but I saw
Mm-hmm.
it different. Yeah, everything was different.
So how we're now preparing for the next competitions, what are you going to do differently?
Uh, okay. Number one, the number one thing I'll do different is that
Mm-hmm.
uh, I saw you don't have to train hard because I've already trained hard. Now what I need to
Yeah.
do, I need to train
Mm-hmm.
smart.
Mm-hmm.
I need to learn every corner of the table. I need to know if I place the ball here, my opponent will place it here, and after placing
Mm-hmm.
it here, what do I do next? If I
Yeah.
serve this I expect the opponent to bring this return. So what should I do next? Yeah, because you
Mm-hmm.
see, our game was very different,
Mm-hmm.
because
Mm-hmm.
what I was doing here, maybe I could even serve and expect the ball not to come back. But
Sure.
during the competition, the ball was returned like it was nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And in some cases, I wasn't even ready because I knew that was my killer serve. But
Yeah.
then the ball just is returned and I'm there. I don't know what to do. So those
Mm-hmm.
are some of the things that I need to now train smart, not hard, because obviously I was training hard. So I
Mm-hmm.
don't need to train hard. I need to train smart.
Yes, okay. I'm glad to hear that the lessons you picked from from the competition. So, David, how do you manage to balance between your studies? Because I've seen your results. You're doing satisfactorily well.
Mm.
What do you do to balance your studies and these sports responsibilities?
So what I do is I have a schedule.
Mm-hmm.
So my schedule is always I have to train 4 hours a day.
How many
So when
hours?
it's 4 hours,
Wow.
and
Uh-huh.
it is always in the evening.
Yeah.
So what I do is that I don't change my schedule at any
Mm-hmm.
cost. If
Mm-hmm.
my schedule says that right now it's time for studying, it's time for
Mm-hmm.
studying. My schedule
Mm-hmm.
says right now I should be in school. I should be in
Mm-hmm.
school. There's no way that I can change that. If my
Mm-hmm.
schedule says you should be training, that is exactly what I'm going to do. I'm not going to change it at no given reason.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Um I keep it real tight. Like if it's
Mm-hmm.
studying, if it's sports, it's sports. Yeah.
Do you get time to engage in other hobbies
Yeah,
or
yeah,
even a
sure, sure.
social life?
So,
Yeah.
basically, I don't train on Sundays,
Mm-hmm.
and particularly on some Saturdays, I don't go for training. So during
Mm-hmm.
that is when I engage in some other hobbies. Like
Mm-hmm.
number one, I love dancing a lot. So I usually attend some dancing classes in
Will you
school.
dance for us? Will you dance for us after this?
I, yeah, I mean, I can.
We'll plan for that some other time. Go
It's
on.
okay.
Uh-huh.
And then the other thing is I like watching movies a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So when I'm not, they make me relax, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And then I like
What kind
cooking
of which genre of
movies.
movies, yeah, do you watch mostly?
Uh, two types. There's
Mm-hmm.
the investigative movies,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, and then
Yeah.
there's I like watching horrors, really.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what strengths do you have that you believe make you a good sports person?
Pardon?
What strengths do you have that you believe make you a good sport person?
Number one is that I believe
Mm-hmm.
I'm very disciplined.
Mm-hmm.
That is in terms when it comes to sports, I'm very disciplined.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And number two, I pay I pay attention to
Mm-hmm.
every single detail that I'm told either by my coach, by other players,
Mm-hmm.
and even the ones that I've decided myself to do. So,
Mm-hmm.
and then number three, I'm very patient.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Okay.
if I need some room for improvements, I'll make
Mm-hmm.
sure that I'll be patient. I won't rush for CJ what no.
Mm-hmm.
Gradual. It's gradually. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
discipline,
Mm-hmm.
patience,
Mm-hmm.
and paying uh attention to the small details.
Okay.
Because I believe that those details are the ones that matters a lot.
Okay. So
Yeah.
as we come to the conclusion, which
Mhm.
sports person do you look up to and why?
I actually got two of them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
One usually plays table tennis,
Mm-hmm.
and the other one he plays football. He's not
Mm-hmm.
table tennis. So number one, he's called Malong.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's in Team China, and he's actually the
Mm-hmm.
smartest player. He's actually the smartest player in table tennis history.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I love how he everything about his game,
Mm-hmm.
about everything, how he
Mm-hmm.
plans his game, his finishing, his starting,
Mm-hmm.
everything. And I'm always willing to copy his style and actually be better like him.
Mm-hmm.
The other one, the other one, Ronaldo. I know everyone knows Cristiano Ronaldo. Yeah, that guy
Yeah.
pushes. Many people do say that the guy is not really talented as
Mm-hmm.
compared to others, but
Mm-hmm.
his hard work is what